Hello everyone. In this session, we are going to have test discussion for PMD3, which is part of our target prelims 2018. So let's take a look at our questions. The fourth one. If it is 6 a.m. at Dong 97° east longitude in Arunachal Pradesh, then what would be the standard time at Guhar Moti in Gujarat? Here this place Dong in Arunachal Pradesh is the eastern extremity of India, right? And the western extremity of India is Guhar Moti, right? Now, in the question, if we read the question again, what is being asked there is the standard time, right? Now, standard time means according to the rotation of the earth, the entire time zones, they are divided, right? We are almost having 24 different time zones based on the time over the GMT, right? So, in India's case, we have selected 82.5° east longitude as our standard meridian. So, this 82.5° east longitude is 5.30 hours, is having difference of 5.30 hours with that of GMT, right? Now, throughout India, we are having time based on this standard meridian, which is 82.5° east, okay. So, what happens is then, if you are saying the time, or if you are looking at the standard time, it's same throughout India, right? Whether it is the eastern extremity, western extremity, or northern or southern, everywhere the standard time is same. So, in the question, if it is 6 a.m. at Dong in Arunachal Pradesh, so that means that itself is the standard time. And in the second part of the question is about standard time. So, it comes out as nothing but 6 a.m. itself, right? So, here you should note down that whether it is eastern extremity or northern extremity or be it anywhere throughout India, the standard time is same. Now, if in the question if it was given like local time, okay, if the question was asking about local time, then we need to calculate and find the local time. So, local time will be different for different places according to their longitude, and the standard time will be same throughout a nation, right? So, in India's case, the standard time zone, we have selected it based on the 82.5° east longitude, and it is same throughout the year, throughout India. And here in the fourth question, the answer comes out as D, right? 6 a.m. itself. Now, the fifth one, with reference to Indian monsoon, consider the following statements. It's a 4-statement question. Now, it is largely governed by the topographical features, which is true in the sense, if you look at the Western Ghats or like the Himalayas, they determine the distribution of the rainfall, right? So, the first one is correct, so that it being a 4-statement question, which is the easiest to answer, which we can eliminate the D option, which is not having the statement 1 in it, right? Now, the second one, there is regional and seasonal variation in the distribution of rainfall, again, which is true in the sense, seasonal means the summer monsoon or the rainfall is concentrated for just 4 months, right, starting from June to September. So, the rainfall is seasonal, and all the other time we are not having rainfall, rather than we are having a cool dry period as well as hot dry period. So, only precipitation is concentrated for this 4 months, so that we can say that seasonal variation in rainfall is there, as well as regional variation in the sense. Now, if you look at a coastal plain, if you look at Mumbai receives more rainfall when compared with Delhi. So, it means the rainfall from the Indian monsoon is not same throughout the Indian subcontinent. It varies regionally as well as seasonally. So, the second statement is true. So, we can eliminate the C option. So, now all left is either A or B, and the third statement, the rain in the southwest monsoon season begins abruptly. Now, this is a concept related statement in the sense it's talking about the onset. Onset, it's a term related with the monsoon. It simply means the starting of the monsoon. And you have to understand that the starting of the monsoon is abrupt. In the sense, we all know that during the summer period, the ITCZ will be moving towards the northern hemisphere, in the sense northern latitudes, right? So, during June, the sun's apparent position will be over the Tropic of Cancer, and the Tropic of Cancer is 23.5° north latitude, and it is almost passing to the central India, right? So, the insolation is more over the Indian subcontinent, and according to this apparent movement of the sun, the wind belt as well as the pressure belts, they shift. So, during the summer season, the wind belt and ITCZ and the pressure belts, everything move towards north, and during winter time they all come towards south. Okay, so during the summer time, during June, the wind belt, the ITCZ, everything moves up. So what happens is then during this period, where the insolation is maximum concentrated over the Indian subcontinent plus the movement of the ITCZ, they combine together, creates the low pressure, an intensified low pressure situated over the northern India. Okay, and this intensified low pressure will be attracting the winds from the Arabian Sea, which results in the summer monsoon. So this attracting movement is abrupt, in the sense this attracting movement, through the attracting movement, the monsoon starts or makes onset. So we can say that the onset of the Indian monsoon is abrupt. Okay. So here, by knowing 1, 2 and 3 as correct, the answer will come out as B. Now here, without knowing the fourth statement, we were able to get into the answer. Now let's look at the fourth statement. The rainfall displays a declining trend from the northwest towards the southeast over the North Indian plain, which is actually wrong, in the sense it says that the rainfall is decreasing from northwest to the southeast, which is wrong, in the sense the summer monsoon, which gives more rainfall for India, or you can say southwest monsoon, they enter the continent, enter the Indian subcontinent mainly from two directions. One, we can say that through the Arabian Sea, and another one through the Bay of Bengal, right? So the one entering the Indian subcontinent through the Bay of Bengal, okay, will be giving more precipitation for the West Bengal and all the regions, especially the northern Indian plain. At the same time, the northern Indian plain is away from the Arabian branch. Arabian branch itself can be divided into three branches, one entering through the east, the Kerala coast, then another one entering to the Mumbai coast, then another one entering through the Gujarat coast. So all these three branches which are further away from the North Indian plain. So here, if you look at the North Indian plain, what happens is that the precipitation is more from the Bay of Bengal branch. So what happens is that with the increase in the distance from sea, the rainfall declines. The statement would have been correct if it was given that the rainfall displays a declining trend from the southeast towards the northwest over the North Indian plain. Then it would have been true, right? So here in this case, the statement is wrong, because with the increase in the distance from sea, okay, the rainfall decreases, and if you are looking from northwest towards the southeast, the rainfall increases. Okay, so here the fifth question answer comes out as B, 1, 2, 3 and only, right? Now the sixth question, consider the following pairs: climatic conditions and reasons. Okay, this is a pair type of question and 4 pairs are given there. First one, Madras is warmer than Kolkata, and the reason given here is western disturbance. Now from the term itself, the western disturbance which enters the subcontinent through the northwest region gives winter rainfall, which is important for the rabi cultivation for the western region, northwestern region. They are not reaching the Madras or Kolkata. So if you can from the literal term itself, western disturbance, so that we understand that it's taking place in the western region. So the Madras or Kolkata is not coming under the influence of western disturbance. Now simply put, Madras is warmer than the Kolkata, right? Simply because the Madras is more closer to the equator, or you can say the latitude is the reason there why Madras is more warmer than Kolkata. So the first one is wrong, and from that we can eliminate the option A. Now the second one, snowfall in Himalayas. In the sense, Himalayas are having, and the reason is given there as altitude, right? Now with altitude, we know that the temperature comes down. If you compare a plain with that of a hill station is much colder than the plain, the reason being the altitude. So the temperature decreases with altitude. Now if the temperature is decreasing with altitude, the precipitation cannot take place in the form of rain. So that instead of the rainfall, the water vapor, it will get solidified or crystallized to form snow, right? So with altitude, or the reason being altitude, snowfall takes place in Himalayas, which is true. Now the third one, rainfall decreases from West Bengal to Punjab. The reason, distance from sea, which is again true, as we have seen in the case of previous question. The West Bengal and Punjab, right? Southeast and the northwest. So the rainfall decreases from the West Bengal regions to Punjab, with the reason being the distance from the sea. More away from sea means the amount of moisture reaching that place will be less, so that the precipitation will be decreasing, right? So here the answer comes out as 2 and 3. Right, now let's look at the fourth statement. Satluj and Ganga plain get some rain in winter. The reason given there is latitude, right, which is wrong. Instead of that, the reason being the western disturbance. The Satluj and the Ganga plain gets some kind of rainfall from the winter rainfall provided by the western disturbance. So this western disturbance is an important phenomenon which gives winter rainfall for the northwestern region as well as the central regions, right? And the rainfall won't be as much as that in the case of southwest monsoon or anything. The rainfall will be less, but still it gives precipitation to these regions. Okay, so here the answer comes out as B, which is 2 and 3. Now let's look at the seventh question. What is the correct sequence of occurrence of the following intensities in the decreasing order of their normal annual rainfall? Now, so the question is about the normal annual rainfall, and we have to arrange the cities based on the decreasing order of the normal annual rainfall. So we have to consider the place with the maximum annual rainfall. Now if you look at the annual rainfall map, we can say that the high precipitation or high annual rainfall is mainly in two places. One over the coastal plain, the western coastal plain, and then another one over the northeastern regions. So northeastern region, the reason being they get precipitation both from northeast monsoon as well as from the southwest monsoon, right? So that their annual rainfall is high there. And at the same case, the western coastal plain, the reason being Western Ghats, right? The Western Ghats creates an obstacle for the ongoing monsoon winds, so that it gives more precipitation. So let's look at the options. In the options, the places given as 1 Patna, then 2 Delhi, then Kochi and Kolkata. So what happens is that the Kochi region receives more precipitation than Kolkata, right? As I said, the southwest monsoon enters the Indian subcontinent mainly from two directions, one from southwest as the Arabian branch and the other one as the West Bengal branch, right? Now, since we are having a Western Ghat here since the Kochi is lying over the windward side of the Western Ghat, it gets more precipitation when comparing with the Kolkata. So the Kochi should come first. Now let's look at the options. We can eliminate all the options which are not starting with 3, right? Since Kochi is 3, so we can eliminate A as well as B. Now what left is C as well as B, and we just need to know whether it is 2 or 4, right? So in this question, without knowing the case of 2 places, we will be able to get into the answer. Now let's look at the options 2 and 4. 2 is given as Delhi and 4 is given as Kolkata. 2, Delhi in the sense it's somewhere over the central India, right? Now Delhi is over the coastal plain. Obviously, the Delhi is over the central India region, and the Kolkata is over the coastal region, right? So obviously the rainfall should be more for the Kolkata since it is closer to the sea. So we can say that after 3, 4 should come. So what happens is that the answer comes out as C, which is 3, 4, 1 and 2. Now if we look at the other places, which is Patna and Delhi, right? So first one Kochi, then Kolkata, then Patna, again closer to the sea than comparing with the Delhi, right? So Delhi comes out as here and the Patna comes out as here. So the answer comes out as C, which is 3, 4, 1 and 2. Now if you look at here, if you get a basic idea about the places which are closer to sea and everything, right, we will be able to apply elimination method and get into the answer without knowing all the options, right?